Assetto Corsa has been out for many years now, but it still ranks among the most popular racing sims on the market. In this video, I'm going to take a few minutes to talk about what makes this title so special, what and who is keeping it relevant, and what the future might hold. What's going on, guys? It's Mike for Sim Racing 604, and as mentioned in the intro, one of my favorite racing sims, Assetto Corsa, is still crushing it nearly 6 years after release. AC just set a new personal best for concurrent users with almost 9,000 people enjoying the sim on November 23rd, and for reference, that's more active users than most of my other favorite racing sims combined. On that day, Automobilista 2, R Factor 2, Assetto Corsa Competizione, and Race Room combined for about 7,000 users, and you shouldn't put too much stock into the exact numbers since of course that's only one day and SteamDB isn't necessarily 100% accurate, but the point is Assetto Corsa is still very much relevant and the active user base is still increasing. So what is it about Assetto Corsa that's made it so well loved for so long? The obvious answer is just to say it's the mods, but I think there's far more to it than that. Let's not forget to give credit to Kunos for not only leaving the door open for mods, but also for giving modders a solid base game to work with. It's somewhat rare these days to find an unmodded PC version of Assetto Corsa, but when you do look at it, you see a racing title that looks, sounds, and drives pretty good. It's perhaps not the best at any of these things, but it's more than capable, especially for a racing title of this vintage. So Kunos did a great job at setting up an impressive base game, and modders like Ilya of the Custom Shaders patch, and Racing Studio, IER, and countless other mod creators have taken full advantage of that platform. The result for the end user is a sim that's able to stay modern in almost any facet you could imagine. For example, Formula 1's track schedule was drastically altered this year and the official F1 title couldn't keep up, but AC could. A lot of people loved the looks of Assetto Corsa Competizione, so a new post-processing filter was created for AC to mimic that look. Volkswagen released a record-setting all-electric car, and in short order that car became available to drive in AC, and so on and so on. The possibilities of what this sim can do are almost limitless, or at least limited only to the time modders are willing to invest. And here you see the Matthew effect at play. Assetto Corsa continues to get the most mods because Assetto Corsa has the most mods. So does that mean Assetto Corsa will be with us forever? Of course not. Like all things in technology, AC will eventually fade into obscurity, but at this point, with so many people having invested so much time and money into Assetto Corsa, it's tough to imagine exactly what will cause us to move away from it. So this will be all speculation on my part, but allow me to share some thoughts on what might come along to depose the king of mods. The first thing to come to mind is Assetto Corsa 2. Kunos has been very tight-lipped about the sequel, but presumably in the next year or two we should get some word on Kunos' next project. Even if it doesn't support mods, it could still be poised to overshadow its predecessor. We've seen many game titles that seem close to perfect and appear to have eternal appeal, only to be outshined by their sequel. An updated Assetto Corsa with new vehicles, new graphics, improved sounds, and some handling and physics tweaks could make it hard to jump backward. I call it the white sneaker theory. Your current shoes look good only until you buy new ones, and then you can hardly imagine how you left your house in your previous shoes. So to offer some closing thoughts on the popularity of Assetto Corsa, I think back over the past few years where I've posted hundreds of videos showcasing the amazing creativity of the Assetto Corsa modding community. We've seen photorealistic graphics come to AC, along with lifelike sounds, the newest race cars and supercars, and almost any track in the world. So maybe AC serves as a one-off example of what a racing title could look like if a developer supports and encourages community assistance. My hope moving forward from this is that the incredible talent of people and teams like Ilya Yusupov, VRC Modding, Hayes Racing Design, SHR Modding, and countless others are offered jobs in the sim racing world in the future so we can continue to enjoy their work. Maybe one day we'll look back on Assetto Corsa as a hotbed of up-and-coming talent that eventually rose to become major players in our sim racing niche. The unbelievable talent of mod creators past and present has done something extremely rare in the world of gaming. They've helped create a title that remains popular and relevant so many years after its release. Whether that lasts another 20 days or another 20 years, there's no doubt that the combination of Kunos' great title and a community of creative geniuses has given us all something special. Let me know in the comments why you think Assetto Corsa is still so popular or what keeps you playing it. Thanks so much for watching.